Hi, this is Kevin Trainer, and welcome to my tutorial on creating the Anaconda virtual env for the Django course. And I'm only making a single video here. I'm making it on my Mac virtual machine, but it works the same both on Mac and Windows. So this particular recording is for all the folks in the course. Okay, so we need to create a virtual environment with Anaconda that we're going to use for the Python course. So let's go down. We're going to go to the dock here in Mac OS, but we would go to the taskbar in Windows and click on the icon for Anaconda Navigator. Okay. And Anaconda Navigator is kind of a slow starter. And that's unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. All right. And we're going to go into the left panel here and click on Environments. And you can see at this point, we've created a virtual env for the Python course. And if we were going to just do my Python course, that would be fine. But if you're in the Django course, IS439, well, then you're going to need a virtual env for that. So let's do that. Let's go down to the bottom of the middle panel and click on the create icon. Okay. And we're going to call this, we're all going to call it the same thing. Okay. So E4 underscore trainer, that's me, Django, Django course. Okay. So we're all going to have the same name. And we want to check the Python box and we want to pick our Python version. So we're going to go over to the drop down. And here on the Mac, the latest version I have is 3.10.8. So we want the latest of the 3.10 versions. I know when I do this on Windows right now, I'm getting like 3.10.4. But you pick whatever is the latest version that I've told you in the instructions to pick. So in the current semester, we're using Python 3.10. So, pick the highest 3.10 that's here. In this case, on the Mac, it's 3.10.8. Okay, we're not using R, so we're not going to check that. And now let's click the button for create. And down in the lower, we can see the action as it downloads the Python packages repository. And a lot of things it has to do with computer is. We're here because I'm running a virtual machine, how fast your connection is, how busy the repository is, a lot of things. But here I pretty quickly here on late Sunday afternoon got a new virtual env. And if I go and I look at the Python I got in E4, where is it? Python. If I look at that, I got 3.10.8, so that's good. Okay, are we done? No, we're not done yet. We need Django. Okay, let's do that. So right now, the control up here in the kind of upper left-hand side of the right-hand window says we're looking for a list of packages installed. So let's change that to not installed. And now we're going to get a big long list. But then we can go over to search and type in Django, Django. Okay? And we've got two possibilities, and we want the first one, Django, all by itself. So we click the box, Okay, we click the checkbox and it gives it the download uh, symbol. And I realized that maybe when they designed this, they shouldn't have been kind of mucking around with the way checkboxes work, but um, they did. So we have to live with that. Okay, so now we've got the symbol. It's going to be downloaded. Let's go down to the lower right hand and click apply. And now it shows us what's going to be downloaded and included. Okay, so Django 4.1 plus SQL parse and ASGI ref. Okay, so click apply. Needs to download and install the packages you see in the lower right. And again, how long this is going to take to depend upon a lot of things. You know, how fast your machine is, how busy the repository is. Okay, so it could take several minutes. Okay, so that's installed now, but we're not seeing here because of two problems. One, we have Django in the search box, so let's click the X and clear that. And two, we're asking for what's not installed, so let's choose back to installed. Okay, and now we see the list and it includes Django 4.1. Okay, now, am I absolutely sure that we're not going to need any other packages over the course of the work that we're going to do on our IS439 course? No, I'm not. Okay. Uh, if we need more packages, we'll come back here to Anaconda Navigator and we'll add them. Okay. And we'll do it all together and that kind of thing. So uh, we're going to have, for the course, we're going to have just this one uh, virtual env. Now, for your final project, you might use some packages that are in addition to this, in which case the instructions for the final project are going to tell you how to tell us what packages we need in order to test your final project and how we can get a virtual environment properly built to test your project. Okay, but the default is we're all going to be using this E4Trainer Django course. All right. Okay, that's it. We're not going to test this here. We'll have a tutorial just before the first coding assignment, and then we'll have a tutorial right before we start the EZU coding assignments, in which we'll we'll test out this virtual environment and create a Django project and crank up PyCharm to work with a Django project and all that kind of stuff. But at this point, you have the virtual env that you need, as long as you've got Python 3.10 and Django 4.1 in the current semester. Or if you're in a subsequent semester, whatever the instructions for this assignment say, as long as you have those versions installed, well, then you're done. Okay? And with that, I'm going to say bye until next time. Bye-bye.